regular season ended 8-0 in conference, and now you're going to the playoffs with on fire pretty much. You haven't really lost a step yet, team-wise. And what's going through your mind right now, and how the playoffs are just on Friday, and
what's everything?
What does it feel like?
Okay, so just going out.
Yeah, it's recording.
Man, it feels good to be coming out of conference 8-0. It feels like we got the pieces together a little bit better, and now we know what we need to be doing to win and what we don't need to be doing. So we're trying to incorporate those things together and get what we can. Playoffs coming up on Friday. We have our game at Antelope Valley. Pretty excited. They have a tough team and a good environment to play at, so we're all excited to head up there and make that trip. But I mean, we've had this little thing we've been saying all year, it's up to us, just us, type of thing. So, I mean, it's really up to us depending on how well we play. Like, we defend, we stick to our game plan. We don't play to how other teams want us to play, and I feel like we'll be perfectly fine. We haven't really lost a beat over the season. Our coach says he believes in arrows, so it's either you're going this way or this way. And as of right now, I feel like we're going up, and we're just working every day to try to get there before we have to head up to Antelope Valley.
And what do you think is the biggest improvement team-wise from beginning to now? I know, like, when you talked before the season began, you said communication was key, and the team chemistry was kind of fresh in the beginning of the season. And how's that now?
I feel like now that we've actually had some games under our belt, what we were lacking, exactly what you said, was chemistry, talking, and I feel like that's picked up a lot, and that's what's helped us. So now dudes aren't afraid to go out and guard because they know someone's there, going to be there to help them and have their back. So I feel like that's what we've picked up, and that just helps us engage a little bit more on the defensive end, and that's really where it starts, and then it's easier for us to get a basket.
And what would you say right now? Even though you guys are 8-0 in conference, you guys aren't perfect yet. You guys aren't playing that perfect basketball yet.
Yeah.
What do you think the team still needs to improve on right now?
I think we could still improve on our communication. I feel like if we deny the ball better and not let people catch where they want to catch or get passes through where they want to catch, we'll be perfectly fine. Because at the end of the day, if we eliminate three-pointers for the other team, they're not getting baskets on us on the inside because we're too big. So that's pretty much what it is. If we limit other teams' threes and transition baskets, we'll be good.
And then final question, just, this season was pretty much if you guys don't make it to the playoffs, you guys don't continue on to the playoffs, you guys have a lot of big accomplishments already under your belt this year. You guys won the Hancock tournament. Mm-hmm. You guys, Coach Charlin's got the Coach of the Year. Taylor Nelson got Player of the Year. You guys had, throughout the many games, you guys had players playing at the top performance and, scoring well, rebounding well, blocking well. And what's the biggest takeaway from this season in your eyes? What's like the thing that kind of is the center?
For me, what I would take away most is just the time spent with these dudes, because you can't take that away from us, and we can't recreate it anywhere else either. And all the things we did together, it really helped us, and we all learned from each other. Like, I've learned from the next dude, and the next dude learned from me. Coach Mitch learned from me, and I've learned from him. You feel me? So it's we've all helped each other elevate our games, and I feel like that's the most important thing. And the fact is, I'm gonna be here next year also, so then I know what to expect coming into next year. I know how to handle the tournaments now. I know it starts back in November is the true start of everything, and that leads up to this and all that. So it's pretty much a whole thing.
So you are coming back next year?
Yeah, I have to. I'm here. I'll be here next season.
So, just to wrap up, this season is pretty. If it's a great season next year, you could be coming back, with some of the players as well, and new players. So, and under Mitch's command, do you think you guys could repeat? Do you
Yeah.
think at this moment you guys could repeat your success or even top it? If
Yeah.
you guys come back and really regroup and.
To be honest, at this point, I don't think we're going to lose any tournaments next season. I think we played like 4 or 5 tournaments, and we were in the finals in almost every one. So I feel like now this year with some experience and some dudes that are willing to sacrifice some of theirs for the whole thing and the greater the team, then we'll be perfectly fine, and we'll be able to clinch those tournaments and repeat a sweeping conference, and then hopefully head hard into playoffs and look to win some stuff.
Awesome. Yeah, that does it.